Advertising. If you have a business in Dubai and want to get more customers and sale, the first thing that you probably have done, the first thing that people have told you to do is advertising. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, sponsored posts, essentially promoting your business online. Either you're doing that yourself, or perhaps you're paying someone to deal with your marketing and social media campaign. But if you're watching this video, you're not truly happy with the results you got so far. Or you might be looking for someone to do that on your behalf. Now, as a marketing expert with years of experience in the industry, having built a successful business in the US and helping over 3,000 business owners with their advertising and marketing actions over the last few years, I wanted to make this video as a warning before you make any decision or hire someone to deal with your ads. Why is that? Well, in the last few months, when I expanded my marketing company here in Dubai, I've been speaking with many business owners that were either scammed or not happy with the service provided by these social media marketing agencies. So I decided to make this video to tell you exactly what you have to look for when outsourcing your advertising campaigns and hiring one of these social media marketing agencies if you really want to see tangible results from your marketing efforts. In this video, I'll give you practical tools to prevent these agencies from taking advantage of your unawareness and good faith, and also recognize their fake claims and unrealistic promises. Now, if somebody ever told you that getting thousands of impressions will get you more sales and revenues, and increasing your follower count will get you more customers, that was a lie. Another common lie: no matter what you're selling, you can successfully do paid advertising and get 2, 3, 5 times the amount you invest in it, even by selling products or services at a low price. And maybe you're there wondering what you're doing wrong with your ads, why you're losing money or breaking even rather than making a profit. And it's frustrating because you are aware that when you understand how to make your ads and business works as it should, when you're in full control of your advertising campaign and perfectly know how to hit the numbers you want, you're practically printing money. Don't worry, I'll give you a solution shortly. Right now, I want to put some clarity once and for all on the most misleading topics in the marketing and advertising industry, exposing all the false beliefs and myths that might have been preventing you from successfully promoting your business online and grow it successfully. Why you're attracting only low-quality leads, why your ads are not profitable, how you can increase your revenues and scale your business without having to increase your ad spend, and so on. But also why spending money on interactions and getting more followers and likes doesn't really have an impact on your sales. And in the end, I'll tell you what we usually do when working with our clients and why the way we manage ads and get tangible results for our clients is something you've never seen elsewhere. To give you some more background about who I am Francesca Taraddei, direct response marketing expert, business advisor, and book author. In less than 2 years, I built a successful marketing company in one of the world's most competitive markets, the US, helping over 3,000 business owners with their marketing and advertising needs to generate clients, grow their businesses, and increase their sales and profit. 5 years ago, I moved to Dubai, and instantly I realized that something was wrong when it came to marketing. So a few months back, I decided to expand my company here in Dubai. I wrote a book about generating customers online and starting promoting my services. My company was mentioned on Gulf News, Fox, USA Today, MarketWatch, and others. But now, let's get into the depth of this video, starting with the basics. Advertising is the core pillar of any business. Still, it's very important to mention that advertising is not marketing. So if you've been told that running ads randomly is enough and it's proper marketing, that's not right. If someone convinces you that you could run ads no matter what you're selling, no matter what your prices are, they're completely wrong. The first truth no other agency will ever tell you is that if you're selling at low prices, there is no margin to pay for the ads without financially exposing your business. So either you have a retargeting strategy in place or you're never going to make a profit just from your ads. The second truth, if you've been told that you can spend a couple hundred dirhams a month and still get customers, that's a lie. So right now, if you're running ads spending a few hundred dirhams a month, or you're promoting low-ticket items and services, and you're not seeing the results you want, that's the reason why. Coming back to the leading topic of this video, paid traffic is essential. It's how you tell the world your business exists and how you get visibility, how you hook your audience and get them into your marketing system to then convert them into customers. So every business should have some sort of advertising strategy in place, especially if you are already seeing some result by sponsoring a post or attracting customers in other ways like word of mouth or your network. If you have something that's working, even if it's not giving you the results you want, the right advertising strategy can turn those few sales into a steady and consistent stream of customers and revenues. But as I said before, advertising on its own is not marketing. So if you're going to hire someone who's going to handle your advertising, you need to be sure that they understand marketing before anything else. Otherwise, what you'll get is just a bunch of technical setup that won't increase your sales or customers, but rather just your business expenses. Advertising, if it's not located inside the right marketing plan in a proper marketing strategy, it's just a money-burning machine. When you launch a campaign, you shouldn't be hoping it will work. Real marketing has nothing to do with hope. It's not a gamble. When you have an effective marketing system, you put money into ads in order to make even more money. We're talking about a positive return out of investment. I put X and I get twice, 3 times, or 5 times what I initially invested. It's simple math. But for this to work, you cannot push some buttons on the technical side and think that's it. This is not marketing. Another thing that has nothing to do with marketing and that you or someone else has probably done when managing an advertising campaign, lowering the entry price point. Promoting random offers and discount to make your business and service appealing to the market because they don't know what else to do to make your business stand out apart from that. That's the exact opposite of what you should do when your campaigns are not profitable. Assuming that everything is right technically, most of the time, if you're spending more money than what you're earning, it's because your prices are too low. So rather than lowering the entry price, you should work on your marketing to increase them, not lower them. I'm telling you this because this is what happened with some of my clients before our collaboration. They hired some agencies, and since they didn't know what to do, they just run offers and discount in the hopes of attracting customers. But again, marketing is not hope. You need a strategy and a plan behind your ads. So first of all, you don't want to devalue your business. You don't want to devalue all the effort and commitment you put into building your business, all right? How do you solve this problem then? Well, you need to find a marketing company. Stop looking for a social media marketing agency or a tech-savvy person who knows which buttons to push. That's not what you need to get results. And by results, I mean money, customers, sales, and so on. So marketing is at the very base of any successful advertising campaign. Another thing you want to look out is a result focus. What do I mean by that? Someone who talks the right numbers. How many customers are we getting? How many conversions are we making? What is the return on our investment? What's the lifetime value of a client? How much are we spending to get a client? All this information will give you a solid base to make data-driven decisions. You want to make a specific number of sales a day? Let's see how much it costs to acquire a customers and see how much we have to spend every day to reach that goal. Are my campaigns profitable? Can I make them profitable, perhaps increasing the average transaction value or remonetizing the customers I acquire and increasing their lifetime value? This is the approach you or whoever you are should have when it comes to advertising. Usually, it doesn't work like this. Most of the agencies are aware that a huge chunk of their client base is not going to renew the retainer for more than a month or two. So they prefer closing as many deals as possible. And to achieve that, they will do, say, and promise anything to have business owners like you sign a contract with them. Agencies usually have a quantity over quality focus when it comes to their client. They don't truly know how to deliver tangible results. So their focus is on closing multiple new clients every single month rather than keep working with the same businesses long term. They trick their audience by promising to it incredible numbers such as impressions, views, interactions, and so on. Yet none of them will ever mention anything about all of these not having a real impact on your sales and revenues. Stay with me as I'll address this in a minute. You can clearly see that just by looking at their quotes, from the voices they include in their services and the promise they make, expectations they set. Have you ever asked for a quote from one of these agencies? Usually they look like this. They usually give you a price according to which platform they'll be running ads on, how many ads they'll be running, and what social media pages they'll be managing. Now, if you have some knowledge and you're looking for a specific advertising campaign, this could even make sense. But if you don't have a clue about the technicalities of each platform, if you're not an advertising or marketing expert, the focus shouldn't be on which platform we want to include in our quotation or not, but rather on what's going to bring you results. In the end, what you want is to get more sales and more customers, not which platform we want to include in the quote. Because if their focus is not getting you results, but rather charging you per platform, they'll include in the quote all of them in order to pump up the price. Who cares if it will work or not? Something that really drives me nuts is when these agencies talk numbers, but they don't talk real numbers, the right one. Listen closely because this is where they fool you. The primary goal of these agencies is, again, quantity over quality. So in order to close as many clients as possible, they don't select the people they work with, okay? They don't do that based on the results they can bring to them. In my case, if I cannot help a business achieve tangible results, I won't be working with it because I care about results, mine and those of my clients. Because if I deliver results, that business owner will keep working with me over and over again. That's what I care about. I don't care about 1 month contract and then who cares about what happened the next. I want long-term working relationship. But since most agencies don't know how to practically deliver tangible results over time, they cannot focus on long-term collaboration. They already know that from the very beginning. So to keep their business up and running, they must close as many clients as possible. And to do that, they talk numbers that don't really have an impact on sales, revenues, customers, and so on. They're going to promise you results in terms of followers, impressions, views of your website, interactions on your post, and so on. Now, if you don't know anything about marketing, if you're not an expert, if this is the first time you're approaching the advertising world, you might be attracted by those numbers. Oh my God, they're promising me 10,000 impressions. That's amazing. Let's do that. Well, this is exactly what happened to one of the business owners here in Dubai I recently spoke with. He shared the story with me in one of the recent consulting sessions we had, and I couldn't believe it at first. He was like, Francesca, they told me they would have got me 8,000 impressions with the last campaign. So I signed with them. 8,000 people seeing my brand and products. I thought that was amazing. I trusted them and they actually delivered those impressions. But in the end, after spending over 10,000 dirhams, I realized that those impressions were worth nothing because I made zero sales. I just lost money. You see, the point is, if you don't know what an impression truly is, if you don't really understand the actual weight of that impression, what they propose might look amazing. But in reality, those numbers are just empty numbers. What really got me was what my client said next. He said, I even tried running random ads on my own, even though I don't know much about Facebook and Instagram ads. Well, I put a few $100s and I got thousands of impressions without really doing much. At that moment, I realized I was just stupid in trusting them. I won't be renewing the contract with them this month or ever again. The point is, those agencies take advantage of business owners' awareness. Business owners like you, perhaps. I don't think this is fair. I don't think this is how you should be doing business. I believe transparency and honesty should be at the very base of every working relationship, especially when there is money involved. The numbers these agencies usually promise are easily achievable or fairly easy to manipulate. Likes, interaction, number of followers, impressions, view of your website, and so on. These are just bait numbers that they use to hook you. If you start running a campaign after watching a tutorial on YouTube, even if you don't know anything about ads, you can achieve tons of impressions, likes, interaction, and followers for a few bucks. The other day, I tried running an interaction campaign on TikTok, just to make some tests specifically for this video. I opened a new profile, created a few videos, and guess what? I got over 200 followers within 30 minutes. Wanna know how much I spent? 20 dirhams. Yes. And after a few days, I had 57,000 impressions on the profile with 400 dirhams of ad spend. That's the screenshot. And now what? Am I going to make more sales since I just got a bunch of new followers and a few thousands of impressions of my profiles? No, it doesn't work like this. And the same thing will happen when you are these agencies. They'll even deliver those impressions, views, and followers. But all of these won't have an impact on the numbers that truly matters for your business. I'm talking about the numbers of sales, the return on investment of your campaign, the revenues, the profit. None of them talk about the lifetime value of a customer or remonetization strategies to make the most out of your marketing investment. I mean, that's how you focus on maximizing the results of your campaign. That's how you focus on results. Not to mention when they promise you a specific amount of views, interactions, or even potential customers' contact. And in order to achieve that, they send you fake traffic on your profile, bot and fake profiles to interact with your post, and trash leads just to make the numbers go up for a couple of months, until you realize that what they're doing isn't really working, and you decide to terminate the contract. Another topic none of these agencies ever mention, even though it's super important to understand why your ads are not working like they should or getting you the results you want, is copywriting. Copywriting is another essential pillar of marketing, all right? You can picture marketing as a temple with many different pillars, and copywriting is one of them. I won't be long on this, but if you ever experience common problem with your ads, such as low quality leads, little sales, trouble scaling and growing your campaign, and you don't want to sell off your services or devalue your business, then you want to hear this. As I was saying, copywriting is one of the many pillars of marketing. Another one is advertising, and the last one is sale. If you never heard about copywriting, it's basically the words you write to promote your business online. Any marketing materials or content written with a direct or indirect intent to sell something has to do with copywriting. If you're new to it, you might underestimate the true power of an effective marketing piece with the right persuasive word. Perhaps you never even bothered thinking about what you write to promote your business online. Thinking if a word will really make a difference? No, it won't. Still, the combination of everything you share online, pictures, videos, what you say to your audience, how you advertise and promote your business, won't only have an impact on the number of people you attract, but also who you will attract. What kind of people will reach out to you, send messages, make inquiries, and so on. It profiles your audience and sifts the people you want to attract from the ones you don't. The kind of people who complain about your prices, inquire about your services without even understanding what you offer, leave messages and then disappear. Believe it or not, words have this impact. Why? Because the words you use online to promote your business are the only tool you have when someone gets in touch with your marketing materials and campaign. The visual content, images, and video is what gets their attention at first glance. But the things you say, what you write, the words you use to present your business online is what really gets their interest of your audience. Build trust and educate them until they're ready to hand you their wallet. Now that you can picture how essential copywriting is in order for your campaigns to be effective, you'll probably understand how problematic it is that most of these agencies don't even mention copywriting. The truth is, they don't know anything about it. They don't know what words to use to effectively promote your business online, making it stand out from your competitors and the hundreds of posts people see on a daily basis. Without, of course, they position your business and sell off your services by promoting random offers and discount, and actually attract people that are really in target and interested in what you have to offer. Just the other day, I was talking with one of my clients. He was selling trading courses, and before working with us, he was outsourcing his ad to one of these agencies. He had these very high ticket classes. Now, I have a soft spot for high ticket businesses because there are so many things I can do marketing wise to promote something when I have huge margins. Still, in order to save money and spend less to attract leads, he didn't have a landing page or even a website after his ads, which was the first huge mistake. He was collecting contact information right on Facebook with a form, following what this agency suggested. Second mistake, his ads had a very clickbait type and misleading claims like get a month's salary in a week. And obviously, the natural consequence of that was a bunch of low quality leads, trash leads. People who not only didn't understand what he was selling, but couldn't even afford it. Why? First of all, wealthy people are not attracted by those claims. And two, besides attracting the wrong audience, there was no landing page or a website to clarify what he was doing or who he was truly targeting. This is what happens when you don't have the right copywriting strategy in place and when your ads are not created with the right message. If they don't profile your audience, you'll be attracting low-quality leads. That's a major problem you might face when outsourcing your marketing campaign to one of these agencies that don't have a comprehensive understanding of marketing and don't see the big picture. Once again, it's not just about the ads or the technical setup. Results don't come by pushing the right buttons. It's what you write, what you say, what you promote, the offers you have, which doesn't mean discounts or lowering your prices, the claim you're using, and the promise and expectation you are creating when you're promoting your business online that truly makes a difference. All of these has an impact on your sales and the effectiveness of the ads themselves. But let me share with you a practical example of how everything we discussed so far can affect your business. Just the other day, I was scrolling through my Instagram stories, and you won't believe it, but in 10 minutes, I saw 8 different ads, all of them using the same exact template. At first, I thought it was the same restaurant, but then I realized that these ads were actually sponsoring 10 different restaurants. They all look the same. One random picture showing either the restaurant or a dish in particular, and then the same exact picture blurred with a wall of text that's confusing, hard to read, and pointless. Now, either restaurant owners are copying each other and using the same ineffective ads to sponsor their restaurants, or most social media marketing agencies are doing the same thing. Leaving aside the fact that when you pay someone to deal with your marketing campaign, you don't expect them to copy what your competitors are doing, but still, it would even be understandable if they were copying at least something that worked. But trust me, those ads were a complete disaster marketing-wise. And if your ads look like these, you want to know why. Problem number 1. People scroll on their Instagram and Facebook feeds every single day for many hours. They go through thousands of different posts, stories, videos, and reels. If you're sponsoring something, you have to be sure your ads, your posts, and the videos are going to stand out and catch their attention. Consider these as the first 2 goals of every ad. Stand out and catch the attention of your audience. How can an ad made out of a template stand out when there are hundreds of other businesses in the same exact niche selling the same exact product, food in this case? I'll tell you, it won't. Speaking of catching the attention of the audience, when in 10 minutes I see 8 ads that look completely the same, my brain starts automatically to ignore them. Now, let's take a look at what these ads are saying. First of all, when people are scrolling through their Instagram stories, they don't really want to read. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on Instagram. They're not there to read something. They want short entertainment. Videos, mostly. They won't be reading a wall of text that's hard to read with all those pointless hashtags. They won't commit themselves to do that. It's too hard. There's no reason for them to do that. The ad didn't even catch their attention, and you expect them to read all of that? And an even bigger problem is that even if I read those ads, committing, almost forcing myself, most of the time they don't say anything. There is not a clear call to action. It's not specifically written what they want you to do, which is the very base of direct response marketing. If you want to see tangible results, your message needs to be clear. You have to tell your audience what you want them to do and what action they have to take. So these ads do not come with a clear call to action most of the time. And very often, there are random sentences, branding materials. And that's another thing we want to talk about. I'll be quick, but it's very much needed and could save you a lot of money. Believe me. Branding. If you are not a big company, paid branding action made solely to increase brand awareness shouldn't be your main focus. You shouldn't spend money on branding when you are a small or medium-sized company. And by branding, I'm referring to all those marketing campaigns that aim to spread the word and create awareness. Most of the time, content that doesn't resonate with the audience, that doesn't tell them what to do, doesn't position your business, doesn't tell them anything valuable, and doesn't even nurture your audience. Quotes, inspiration, random sentences like these. Some of these posts are made to get interactions, which is fine. I mean, if you like having a bunch of comments under your post and if you like to get a bunch of followers, be my guest. But be aware that all of these followers, likes, interactions won't directly increase your sales, especially if you get them by posting things like the ones I just showed you. So, just to make a recap, when you're looking to outsource your ads, look for someone or a company that has a comprehensive understanding of marketing before advertising and doesn't limit its expertise to pressing some buttons, but rather develop a solid strategy that doesn't involve ridiculous offer or copying what your competitors are doing. And someone that has a focus on tangible results, your result, and doesn't make empty promises or provide you numbers that won't even have an impact on your sales and revenues, but rather someone who knows how to build a solid marketing system that can get you results in the short and long run. Basically, someone that knows how to increase your revenues, sales, and return on investment with targeted acquisition and remonetization strategies. Now, let me guide you through our ad management process and what we've done for over 3,000 businesses that we work with in the last couple of years. It should be obvious at this point, but the way we manage our advertising campaign is not what you might be used to. We won't limit our services to pressing some buttons, creating a campaign, and pressing on. I believe you're perfectly capable of pressing a button yourself. We'll provide you with full support and guidance, expertise on the entire marketing and advertising strategy to reach a common goal. Get more customers and grow your business. To achieve that, what we'll do is pretty straightforward: advertising management and marketing advisory. Let's talk about the advertising management. We'll create, set up, and actively manage your advertising campaign. What does it mean, active managing the campaign? Well, day after day, week after week, we will be monitoring the campaign and the results we're getting, tweaking, managing, and changing the ads accordingly to our strategy to maximize the campaign result. And of course, to reach our initial goal and the expectation we set at the beginning of the collaboration. We won't stand there watching the screen and reach out at the end of the month to remind you of the second payment. That's not how we work. Speaking about the marketing advisory, I'll tell you exactly what you have to do marketing-wise to maximize the results of your advertising campaign. We'll provide you with our expertise and guidance on all the aspects of your business that needs to be implemented, changed, or improved to increase your conversion and revenues over time. From the development of the right offer to promote with your ads, to an analysis of your existing marketing materials and guidelines to make them more effective. Basically, I'll tell you what exactly you have to do and how to do it to reach more customers and increase your sales. What you should leverage on social media, what elements you should implement in your website, how you can remonetize all customers, and so on. As an addition, for the entire duration of our collaboration, you'll be in contact with a designated success manager who will provide you full support and guidance, answer any question you might have along the way, and update you on the results we're getting. The cost to manage all your advertising campaign and provide you with our expertise and advisory is 6,000 dirhams a month, which, according to the business you have, it's basically the revenue you generate with a few sales, or even less. Something that even the smallest business out there can achieve. In case you were wondering what platforms are included in these, the answer is simple. All the platforms needed to get you tangible results. So it depends on your goals, products, and strategy. In case you were thinking, what if I only want one platform? Will the price decrease? The price will not change, no matter how many platforms we manage. That's not how we work. We're looking at results over here. And if we realize that we have to run Instagram, Facebook, and Google ads together to get results, we'll do that. The price won't change according to which or how many platforms we're going to manage. The same thing goes for the ads and all the marketing materials. How many ads we'll create, it's not a set number. If you want an answer, all the ones will need to generate a steady flow of qualified potential customers. Marketing is made of multiple variables that, in order to get your business moving, growing, and thriving, need to work together in the right order at the right time. And that's one of the many reasons why the price mentioned above will increase in the next few weeks. Just a couple of months back, I only had a solid customer base from the US. The Dubai branch is pretty new, and I'm in the process of expanding it properly with an aggressive marketing and advertising action right now. And while I'm recording this video, we're offering this advertising management service to 9 different businesses here in Dubai. Together with the US clients, my media buyer department is almost full, and right now I have only 6 more spots available. Once the spots are taken, I won't be taking more clients at this price. One last thing, let's talk about eligibility. Who can work with us? At this point, it's pretty obvious that we don't work with anyone. In order to guarantee results, your business needs to meet our internal criteria for us to work together. So, what businesses are not eligible for our advertising management services? First of all, scam businesses. Businesses that promote unrealistic investment opportunities or scam of any sort. Secondly, low-ticket, general, and undifferentiated businesses. Businesses with low prices and low margins that sells items or services that can be found anywhere else and cannot be combined with other services to increase the average transaction per client. Businesses without a solid brand behind and without a strong differentiating proposition that can make them stand out in the market. And finally, we don't work with businesses that don't want to spend more than a few hundred dirhams a month on ads. To see results, you have to invest at least 100 dirhams a day on advertising, not included in our monthly fee. And besides, we don't even take a cut on your ad spend. So if your business doesn't fall in any of these categories and you're finally ready to outsource your ads in the right way and perhaps stop wasting money with the average social media marketing agency, but rather hire a marketing company that can properly get your business tangible results like sales, clients, and revenues, you can fill out the questionnaire down below, and if you're eligible, our marketing head will get in touch with you shortly. See you.